Yo, what's cracking, everybody? It's Wednesday night. We're back in here. It's your man Tyrone, aka Mr. Chocolate. I'm back here with your girl, the big homie Black Pearl. What's happening with you?
Hey guys.
All right. And then of course we got the doctor. I said the doctor's in the house. Dr. Roy Rain, what's happening?
Everything
All right.
is good.
So tonight, we were just looking at some headlines, looking at what's going on out here, and we're like, man, let's just have some conversation about some of these topics that we're seeing out here. It's a bunch of stuff going on, man. So we said we can get into it, and so make sure if you hear something interesting, drop a comment, holler at us, tell us what you think. All right, tell us if we sounding crazy or not. It's all good. That no
It's
hurt
okay.
feelings.
Crazy don't have to be bad. Crazy don't have
Can't hurt our feelings. It's not possible. All right. So we were talking about one of the things that we saw was I was watching, hey, I admit I watch a little Love and Hip Hop, what I used to. I ain't watching in a while.
Is it a guilty pleasure?
Nah, it's just a pleasure. It's just a pleasure. I don't feel guilty about it.
Okay.
But I used to watch it, but then I got a little bit busy. I don't really watch cable like that no more. But I do watch clips. But I remember back in a couple of years ago, Remy Ma, Papoose was on there. She got out of prison. She was looking a little rough getting out of prison, and then she got
prison though.
Got back into her swag again, and her and Papoose was on there, and it was like this big Black Love thing. They was even selling, Black Love T-shirts. Mm-hmm. Everybody was like, yo, hey, that's relationship goals. I want to be like Papoose and Remy Ma. I want to have somebody hold me down like Papoose held down Remy.
Yeah, you are selling this narrative real good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was like, they were like, I want to.
I was like, did I miss the wave of Black love? What happened?
Right. And so it was like a movement. It was a movement. People were all into it. And then come to find out, I hope this isn't true. I hope it's a lie. Okay. Allegedly, Remy Ma was out cheating, giving the cheeks up to this other
the cheeks.
Just giving up the cheeks to somebody else. And it's just so disappointing, man. I was rooting for that, man. But that's the thing.
Are we sure though?
Are we sure? It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
You don't want to
home team
shit on some guilty till proven innocent. It's supposed to be innocent till proven guilty.
I'm not believing it. That was Zay that was commenting. What up, Zay?
Hey, Zay.
So yeah, I'm not believing it, miss. I'll stay tuned because
I'm just saying, like, where are the facts? Why are they cheating? I just feel like every time something good happens, Black love, it's somebody to smear shit all over it. Just tired of that,
Oh, so it was crazy because there was a there was a freestyle, in one of the battles, Remy Ma's like she's in that Chrome, she owns that Chrome battle platform. Mm-hmm. And man, it's what I think it's classic man and woman. Okay, yeah.
That's what it is. It's like,
yeah. So
I'm gonna be real with you. It almost feels, well, first of all, let's be 100. If she was ugly, they wouldn't have made that. If she was ugly, they wouldn't have made that allegation. I'm just being 100.
Absolutely.
What do you mean? If she's ugly,
if she was ugly and she was like near her friend, and I'm just saying like that, just friend, they would have been like, oh, look, she has a friend. But because she's a attractive woman, she's stacked. Now it's like, oh, so when she gets near a man, that's it. Her drawers fell off and we just fucking, we can't just be friends. That's my opinion every time. If an ugly woman is near a man, it's okay for them to be friends. They just like, oh yeah, that's the homie.
No, no.
Yes, I don't see the
I don't know if it's just that she was close to somebody and being a friend, because they got pictures. Now they got pictures of her and him.
With her drawers off?
Nah, her drawers are on. I don't know if she was wearing. I don't know about the drawers, but they were having a little intimate dinner. It was one of the little cozy dinner deals, you know. And then there's another video. I ain't sure. And now this is all allegedly, right? I ain't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so but there was a video like after a battle. So dude she was supposed to be cheating with, he was like he was going in for a kiss, and then she like pointed to the camera. She was like, there's a camera. And he turned around, they're like, ooh, and then they like kind of fell back real quick. I don't know.
It's just like it went. Okay, well, at least in my world, it's just like when you're hanging with your friend and like, oh, you see that girl over there? She don't like you. I'm like, ooh, she don't like me. It's the same thing. I just feel. Listen, I know people love the cootie. They love the cooch. It's quality. Mwah. But every time it's near someone, it doesn't mean that we're giving it up. Why are you laughing at me, Royal?
Okay,
literally, we are in a world now where y'all think that people taking a cooch and like whap, throwing it around every time.
Because some of them are, but
you can't talk to the little girl like, you know what, just this ain't what we're doing right now, and move on.
and I will say nobody's actually came out and been like, nah, this isn't happening. But the strange thing, nobody's come out and said, hey, this is a lie either. So people have been kind of quiet about it. Now, and there's allegations that Papoose punched old buddy out and knocked him out. And a lot of people have like confirmed that happened. So I don't know, you know,
so even though I'm not from New York, but I have New York tendencies sometimes.
She said I got New York tendencies.
What's the New York tendency?
And if something is some BS, we don't need to respond to it because it's just that. I'm not wasting my energy on BS. And in the words of Remy Ma, are you dumb? Are you dumb?
Hey, look, I'm just saying this. I'm saying I'm getting a bad feeling. And so now look, and it's the same bad feeling because I got a great record. It's the same bad feeling I had about the Brick Lady. It's the same bad feeling I had about old girl who said she saw.
So you saying you got internal receipts?
Yes, it's the same bad feeling. I'm just saying that I had about old girl who like saw a kid and disappeared. What's her name? I've got her name already. See,
I can't even. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But she was lying. It's the same bad feeling I had about Juicy Smoothie. Okay, so
I was like Smoothie. Oh yes.
So I don't know.
I was talking about a drink at first. I just said Juicy Smoothie.
I'm
so sorry.
You know, Juicy Smoothie.
Juicy Smoothie.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm not saying I got receipts or I know of receipts, but you know, and then famous people. Now, on Instagram, okay. Now on Instagram, they stopped like talking about each other. You know, every year, you know, they was all over each other. Ooh, you're so special. Like on our Father's Day, she get Papoose no Father's Day shout out. He made a post saying, "Happy Father's Day to me." And so, hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just ain't.
Okay, so it could be 50-50. I hear you. One thing I could definitely tell you is there are people that's like, I'm not entertaining no nonsense, and they don't answer, you know what I mean? Okay. But at the same time, I think the issue for me is just how we are, taking the pieces we want and making it a narrative. But it's just like, all right, cool.
I think those are pretty logical pieces. But hey, so I know now when the papers come out, I'm going to be like 3 for 3. I'm going to be like,
Lord have mercy. Okay, Magnum PI or detective, whatever y'all you want to call yourself. Dora the
call me the Negro Damas, baby.
He gonna pull out the stuff from the backpack. I told you this.
I be knowing, man. I be knowing.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
It's all good. I think the biggest thing for me is what I said before. Every time we get a little bit of black love in front of us, somebody, and I'm gonna say just like smears shit all over it. Just
Well, I think you can't be putting people on pedestals, man.
wow.
You know,
You don't
there's
put your wife on a pedestal?
No, I'm talking about like people in the media, man.
Celebrity.
Like
Yeah.
we be seeing celebrities and putting them on
Look at that.
pedestals, and and then they all weirdos in Hollywood anyway. They all out there having sex with each other and being weird, allegedly.
With each other? Jesus Lord. Oh my God. Wait. Someone has a question for you.
Do you have to have your own black glove? What's that? What are you talking about? What's that?
Maybe it's a typo. Maybe it's a typo. Maybe it's a typo.
Black glove? Oh, black glove, maybe?
Maybe it's
Black
black
love.
I
Yeah.
got a black glove now. Hey, yeah, I got one, but that's some OJ stuff.
That sounds like Black Gov because he's a detective or what?
Nah.
But yeah. But yeah.
But yeah. So
what else is happening?
So I'm a big football person. I meant to have your hold on. I want clear. I meant to have your own. Okay, they're messing with me. I don't know what they talking.
I meant you have to have your own
Love.
plan.
Oh, I was about to say you said
Yeah.
it again.
The autocorrect is like I'm a mess
Yeah.
all of that shit.
Yeah. You gotta have your own black love and hold yourself down because you're looking at.
I totally agree, but we
it's
live in a world where
weird,
people
man.
fantasize about things that are not there.
Yeah, these people are weird, man. They some weirdos out there, man. I don't know. I wouldn't fall behind no famous people because I don't know. It's just something I wouldn't do.
They're just the same people you think are ratchet in the street with more money. That's what it is. So.
Maybe, I guess. So we had who else broke up? Somebody else broke up too.
So I know we talked about Tiana Taylor and Iman last week, and now there's some pictures surfacing of her with Drea.
Oh, the girl Drea?
Yeah, a girl.
I knew it.
Well, first of all, look, let me have a moment to blow up women. Yo, Drea's body is a banging.
My record is I knew she was super masculine. I knew she was masculine.
Tiana Taylor's body is nice too, but Drea, that thing
is
flat.
I knew she liked girls. I knew it. Ooh, I be knowing.
She is. God, you gonna make me look for a picture.
Oh, Drea, the Basketball Wives. She was on Basketball Wives. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No. Oh my God! Look, someone else put something else up here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all hear about the guy that got jumped at the UAW strike?
No.
Oh yeah, I saw a clip. I saw a clip of somebody talking about that.
Nah, tell me about it.
It was something I caught in passing, but the United Auto Workers have been striking because they the car company's been getting paid, like paying themselves like millions of dollars, and the workers ain't making none of that, so they won't strike.
I'm sure they're making like $11.50.
Yeah. But somebody got jumped at the strike. I'm not sure what side they want. A Facebook user.
Share Facebook user.
Hey, share that. What side was it? One of the union people they got jumped, or was it I know it ain't none of the rich people. They ain't out there.
They don't come out there. They don't come out there.
They don't be out there striking. They don't do that.
That's the age-old trick. It's always the ones that's getting off like a fat cat that's always doing stuff. You know what I mean?
A white man driving past a pocket, throwing racial slurs to a group of and they followed them and bust their butt.
Wow.
Oh, so that was a F around to find out moment. I got that. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it was a different version of the folded chair.
Now, although I'm not a big fan of all this entertaining, it feels good. I'm not a big fan of beating up people just because they throw out things like racial slurs. I feel like a lot of times it's being overly emotional. And sometimes you kind of give people what they want. They want to think you're an animal and think you can't control yourself. Now, but it does feel good to see. I ain't gonna lie.
But here's the thing, though. All right. So you said F around and find out, right?
Mhm.
But the thing is, there is a line that I feel has, poke the bear. You kind of pushing buttons. It's only right. It's not right, like morally, but it is kind of like you can only push a certain person so far before they react. And then we are so focused on the response to what was done to us versus, oh, we shouldn't have been fighting. But what did you do to push me to that point? You could even have a dog that you've had for 5 years in your house. You push that dog too much, it's going to bite you. It's just a natural reaction. I think a lot of times, especially in a racial thing, I feel white people be real comfortable. And you got to shake it. Oh, you wanna poke me? Let me poke you back. That's just how I feel.
You definitely gotta teach people how to treat you.
Sometimes that means knocking them the fuck out. Oh, sorry, my bad.
yeah. I mean, sometimes. As I get older, I kind of I like to hit them like in their pockets, or like I like when they be losing their job and stuff like that. I like that. I want you to feel some long term. I want you to feel the long term effects of it.
I mean, and that can happen too. I'm saying sometimes there is that avenue is not available. Now, I do not, promote violence or whatever, but I do understand that sometimes you get pushed to a place where you black out, right?
That's true. But I just know when you go violent, a lot of times they can use the system. It goes more in their favor once you do that. So I'm a big fan of the modern day. Hey, let's find out what business they own, and hey, I'm a fan of that. I want to hurt them long term. I want them to feel so, because you beat them up, they get a couple of bruises, and they go, oh, that black animal, and then they go and they press charges, and you might get locked up, and then they be like, look at him, he's locked up, or she's locked up. Oh, but when you get that ass, in them pockets, and you get that business shut down, get that job taken, they hurting for a long time.
Absolutely.
That's the game I like to play. I like to play that chess. Ass whoopings is more checkers to me. That's like, I'm mad, emotional right now, I'm gonna beat them up. I like to play chess. I'm gonna knock your bishop down. Oh yeah, where you work at? Hey, everybody, hey, go to their job. Hey, let's get it shut down. That's what I like. That's just me. And as I get older, man, I like to hurt them different ways. I ain't trying to be fighting everybody. I'll fight a little something, but I don't. If I ain't got to, I like hurt pockets.
That comes with wisdom. So, but yeah.
So
what are you saying, doctor?
No, my son was telling me. Well, we just talking about just random things going on in this world. Did y'all hear?
Did she freeze?
I think so. I'm like, can I hear? Nope, can't hear you.
I thought she caught that Mitch McConnell. I was like, oh no, she didn't.
I thought she was like really in deep thought about what she was gonna say.
She didn't caught that Mitch McConnell, boy. You see Mitch McConnell, he was talking. It's all freezing up on. Oh man. Hey, well,
what else we got going on?
Well, while she's waiting for that, it sounds she's gonna break it down a good point too.
I was
really waiting to hear that shit too.
Just like that, boy.
Oh man, but I was about to talk about what's her name? Not Tiana Taylor.
Drea.
Drea. No. Oh, I was about to talk about. That messed me up. She froze like that. I was about to talk about Taylor Swift because I was watching a football game, and this is not a serious topic. This is nothing deep, but Taylor Swift, supposedly dating Travis Kelce, and it was wild to me because the internet went crazy. The black internet went crazy because Travis Kelce. Now, he was dating black girls. It was all good. He was in the cookout, and he has little fade. And he was just little, it was a little big. He was looking smooth. And I was like, bro, he started dating, Taylor Swift. He went straight like highway patrol trooper with the mustache. His whole swag changed up.
Well, I mean, it's the company you keep. That's what it is.
Yeah, so a lot of black people seem like they were salty about it but I was like, he just went home. It's okay. Hey,
it's a company keep. I know for me as a woman, sometimes you see a man with a woman, you're like, oh, okay. And then he gets with someone else, you're like, damn, what happened? Like that now, so then you're like dry looking. You're just not, it's just the company keep. If you're matching your partner's fly, it happens. That's all.
I feel like sometimes black people, we take our stereotypes too serious, man.
Facts. Yeah. She just dating because she knows time to do another album. Facts.
Oh yeah, we know what it is.
Facts.
We know what it is. But
he ain't gonna be shit in a couple of months.
But y'all leave Travis Kelce alone, man. He just went home for a minute. He gonna break up with her. She gonna make some songs about him.
Gonna make some songs and be hopping around.
Don't be taking it personal because we take our stereotypes too serious sometimes. When they say once you go black. Hey, you can go back. It happens.
Well, the thing is, black women are getting a bad rep. It's like, black women are just not the women to, prefer to date. Maybe hit it a little bit, but not.
You think so?
I'm a whole black woman. I don't think that.
No, do you think that's the going?
I've been seeing it lately, like and I'm serious. I do hear like, oh, black, they always got an attitude. They always trying to play you. They want all the stuff and blah, blah, blah. The messed up thing about it is I don't see those same men going to, other races, other women and giving them all the things they're complaining that black women want, So, I mean, do I feel that there are women out there that have attitudes? Yes, I definitely do. And horrible, stank ass attitudes. But I don't think it's just isolated to black women. That's just me. I just think it looks different for every woman.
It's the hype, bro. It's the hype, Like it's all kind of women with bad attitudes.
I mean, if you keep chasing ass, what you getting? Shit. That's it.
People always feel like the grass is greener somewhere else. Like
it is because it got shit in it.
Yeah, it's always greener. You're gonna go over here, and the women gonna be different. And they're gonna do what you say and all that. It's old like the passport bro deal. You see a lot of those guys like, hey, bro, you gotta leave the country. These American women suck, and gotta go over here to Asia and Colombia and Brazil and get a woman. But hey, if you're not taking care of business, they ain't gonna want you either. Eventually, they're gonna break up with you and open a nail salon and with that divorce money, and
Did you say open a nail salon, bruh?
Yeah, now I said so.
You said that, yeah.
No, there's a reason I said that because I've seen that before. So, because when I was in the Army, we had some, we had some guys who would go overseas and they fall in love with those women. And they'd be like, yeah, I love you, baby. Love you, baby. And they get over here. Next thing you know, that's how they said it. Look, don't try to make me look. That's how they said it. And then they divorced him.
I didn't even say that. I'm just listening.
Then they divorced him and opened up a nail shop. That's what they did. I'm not trying to be stereotypical. I'm not. Well, it's just what they did. It's what happened.
I believe that happens
on Fort Lewis somewhere. That's about on Fort Lewis, Washington. There's a row of nail shops somewhere, and those owners divorced their husbands.
Tyrone, a row. You know what? I'm gonna back out of that comment. I'm gonna back away from that comment. So there are different races that do different things. I see plenty of people who don't own nail shops.
Yes, of course. I'm talking about my experience. That's just what I saw.
I think sometimes we're chasing a certain look or a certain whatever, and then we get got. That's how that goes. There are plenty of men who get with women who are not black, who get just as effed over as men who get with black women, and they're effed over. It is not the external part of the woman that's effing you over. It is the internal part of that woman. Lining up with your partner is super important. But I've definitely seen people play a role for a period of time and screw over that person. This, I feel, is what has set the flame underneath prenups for a lot of people, because you're over here believing one thing and then the next person, you know, F's you over, and now they rich off of your pockets, you know. So I don't think it's a Black thing. I don't think it's a Hispanic thing. I think it's a shady BITCH thing. That's what I think.
I've seen it happen to different shades of people.
That's what I'm saying. I have friends that are white. They be screwing people over big time. They play that damsel in distress till the wallet come out. And then the wallet come out, and that's it. This victim nation, I just don't think this is going to work anymore. And then whoop, them, it's like this, them dollars.
Yeah.
I'm so serious. Even push you out a kid real quick. What's better than alimony? Child support.
Okay. It's 18 years. It's 18
what
years.
What you say? 18 years. 18
right? Years. You know what it is.
That's all.
So my internet is doing Spectrum. You know, you got a low Spectrum. Everybody with Spectrum. So anyway, I was about to share that over dinner, my son was telling me and my husband about this guy who called 911 on himself and expressed that he was ODing, and allegedly he shot one of his kids. So he had two kids, a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old. I might have to refer to Braden in a minute on this one, because he was telling me
it was Braden who told you?
My son. Yeah, this Braden.
What?
So
not the union.
Shout out to Braden, staying on top of things.
Yeah, Detective Gray. So
Detective Gray. All right, go ahead.
But he was saying that the guy literally shot the 7-year-old. And anybody out there on Facebook that knows about what I'm talking about, please feel free to chime in, because I hadn't heard this. But anyway, he shot the 7-year-old. The 2-year-old wasn't harmed, but what he explained to me is that the guy was like, once he gets out of the hospital, because they put him in the hospital, once he gets out of the hospital, he will be charged with assault with a deadly weapon or whatever, you know, for shooting a 7-year-old. Here comes Detective Gray now. What's your shout out, son? Thank you. Welcome for the shout out. He wanted to thank me for the shout out. Yeah,
shout it out.
Yeah. So, where did this happen, Braden? He said it happened in Durham. Okay, well there it is. Thanks, baby. God bless you.
Durham, North Carolina.
The man called the cops on himself, then shot a child.
He shot the child before.
Oh, okay.
That's
and Braden said he shot the child twice. So anybody that got access to WRAL, y'all pulled it up, because I don't get to watch TV or the news like that. But apparently my son is on top of.
Apparently, Detective Gray is on top of things. Jeez,
that's crazy.
Louise, our grown selves are like, what, for real? What happened? So
yes, I don't know if the guy was zooted, or I don't know, because I don't know what the situation was. I don't know if he was zooted during the whole situation, and that's what caused him to shoot the child twice. But anyway, God bless him.
That's too much. That's too much.
Because I'm not understanding what is the fascination. And I don't expect anybody out there on Facebook to comment on this. I really don't. Unless, you just want to have a transparency moment. What is the fascination with opioids? Pause. So first of all, and I'm not trying to make this no
How
racial.
You love that opioids. Pause.
Because I'm not trying to make this into a racial conversation.
Okay.
But traditionally, my observation, it was our European population that was doing a lot.
She said European.
I said European. That was doing all of this pill popping. They was the ones, like, there was a whole market. If y'all haven't watched this, it's a Netflix called Painkillers. It's
Mhm.
oh my God, that was a dope documentary. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Go.
But it was talking about the whole opioid pandemic and how it basically started and where we are to this day. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out when the did it cross over from European population to Black and brown. What getting
So
involved
you
in?
started becoming friends with white people.
Man, where you calling
And you
Europe?
was like, and
You
you
talking
go
about white people in
hang out,
America?
I'm talking about when did
and
the
you go hang
opioid
out, and then someone goes,
Why she keep saying
Tyrone,
European?
oh my God, you know what you're missing in your life? Pop this. I mean, you'll love it. I do it all the time. Do it. Oh my God.
Listen, when crack cocaine was hot and bothered, it was a us situation. We did have some.
I mean, I'm not saying there wasn't some whites, but it wasn't enough whites for us to see them. You know what I mean?
They didn't care. It was lock them up.
It's reversed. Like that's what I'm saying. You didn't really see a whole lot of white people smoking crack. There were people smoking crack. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying,
well, you know that they flooded the black neighborhoods with crack, so of course it's more black people.
Okay, so what's going on now? So are the Europeans flooding the black community with damn opioids?
Because wherever black
I was like a lot of black people using opioids now. Is that
baby? Y'all have no idea how many. Somebody on Facebook, y'all chime in if y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen,
they about to start locking people up for it now. Then
because it is truly. And especially our young adults, like like the high school, middle school, but primarily high school age up to like 30 something. That's the main population is popping these pills, and I don't know if it's because it was glamorized in music.
Facebook users said many opioid addicts got addicted from prescriptions after injuries.
They did.
Yeah, that's how a lot of that started. But I know what a lot of black kids. It started being cool to like be a drug addict.
Right, it's recreational now, and I'm like,
it's a form of escapism. There's like, don't want to deal with this. Let me make it feel better.
I think it kind of became a culture thing, right? Where like it was because I remember like listening to like rap, like the newer rap, and it was like a whole like almost genre of like drug addict rap, talking about popping pills and being high. Because when we came up, like the hip hop was like they rapped about selling the drugs, which was bad. It was bad, it was toxic as hell. But it was about selling the drugs and like, hey, don't get high on your own supply. Like Biggie was like, it was like a rule. But like the youngins is like, hey, get high, pop pills and just be high all the time. So it became like cool. So then culturally they rolls downhill, and and those opioids are readily available now. So, now here we go. Now if more of us start getting addicted like that, the attitude tends to change when it's black people. It tends to be lock them up, they get kind of crime billish on you, and there's a lot of white people that's like, hey, let's get help. This is a problem.
Well, let me throw something in the middle of that. Let me be a little devil's advocate right now. Could it be that now that marijuana is getting legalized, that our country is looking for something else to lock people up on and make money off of that's not legal? Because less people getting arrested for marijuana. So why not leak a new thing for people to be addicted to?
Yeah, it's some interesting stuff going on, man.
It's a theory. Yeah, it's logical.
I just figured I'd, throw a little devil advocate stuff out there. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, most black people I know sell their pills to avoid getting addicted. Yeah, I mean, because they're very addictive. But I'm talking like younger people, they like that stuff,
They do.
It's become cool.
And everything. I ain't even talking about like literally taking the pill and ingesting it. Like literally, they chop it up and snort it so that they can, expedite their high, or their experience off of it. Listen,
being a drug addict in the modern age, man, I can't understand all of this fentanyl stuff that'll kill you from
and a lot of people
I can't see. and I don't understand it. It's risky to me. I wouldn't be smoking around nobody. I don't know. You don't know what's in that, where that stuff.
Well, and that's why you just can't also take it from anyone, because how many people get addicted to it without, like, they don't want to, and then they experience something else that they thought was innocent or whatever, but it's laced with very addictive. You know what I mean? And then that's it. You're caught. You're in that cycle because now your body is always looking for that high. So
yeah.
That also got a circle type of thing. So
it's definitely a concern with young people, man, and addiction. I'm seeing, because it's like with school. Like I'm at a middle school, and these kids they love vaping and weed penning, and they just love it to death. It's like, I'm like, shit must be amazing. Like, you just risk it all. Like, they can't stop.
And for
mine as well, Facebook user.
Yeah. Yes, so but now stuff is in the containers, and a vape is in. I don't know. I'll be nervous to be an addict.
I think people start off with the thought of, I'm gonna be an addict. I just
nobody.
I'm gonna be an addict.
Right. Like I tell kids, nobody wakes up, they're a little kid. Hey, I want to be a crackhead when I grow up. Nobody says
how skinny you are. How'd you get that way? Crack? Right. No, nobody's doing that. That's what I'm saying. It's not intentional. It's almost like, this hurts. I'm in pain. I got these prescription pills, and then your body just fiending for it over and over again. Yeah. But if we're talking about addiction, and a legal addiction is coffee. Nobody's worried about that. Right? We got people who will fight, argue, bust each other in the face, risk having a heart attack. I know people who they're like, hey, no caffeine because you have heart problems, and they sneak to do it's still it's more acceptable, but it's bad.
But people ain't doing tricks for coffee. I ain't never. I don't be seeing people in front of Starbucks like, hey, I'll go to your car. I need this coffee.
But I'm just saying, it's an addiction. An addiction is an addiction.
Real quick for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I ain't seen that.
Let me boot this toot for some coffee.
Yeah, let me holler at you, player. Come in.
Hey, but I did see an article about Chick-fil-A. Like somebody took the Chick-fil-A sandwich and like analyzed the chemicals. And they said it's like mad chemicals in there, like man-made stuff that's in the Chick-fil-A that's like, that's supposed to make it kind of addictive to people. And which is, not surprising. It can't just be chicken. It's got to be benzenidol, hydrate, phosphate 13 or some crazy stuff in it, Now, am I still gonna eat Chick-fil-A? I would love to tell you that I'm not gonna eat Chick-fil-A anymore. I would love to tell you that.
Oh, meaning just because you heard it doesn't mean you're gonna stop eating Chick-fil-A.
But but I'm gonna think about it. It's a process.
Think about it while you're in the drive-thru.
Think about it when I eat the next one, and then it'll probably be a little bit longer. It'll be a little bit longer time until I eat the next one to the next one, and then the next one I eat, I'm gonna think about it a little bit longer. And eventually, I might stop eating the Chick-fil-A sandwich, but I just don't like a lot of people. I'm probably gonna eat another Chick-fil-A sandwich because it's really good. But I'm thinking about the chemicals now because I care about myself.
Boy, Bob, just stop while you're ahead.
Chick-fil-A is fast food. Fast food, and it's important for us to just bear in mind.
It's really nice to you, though.
They are really nice, but you got to bear in mind, fast food is fast food. So it's going to have some type of preservative. That stuff is coming in on a truck. That's not no live chicken that you went out in the back and chopped the head off.
Why you got to make the motion to chop it up?
It's not fresh bird. So it is coming already with some type of preservative, and whatever other chemicals that may be in it. So.
And then, man, you see they're making like this man-made meat, and it's just like fake meat in a lab. I'm like,
damn, they've been doing that with chickens too.
Chicken is like, man.
That conspiracy that was at Purdue and how they raised their chickens to be born without feathers.
The way they raise the chickens is crazy. They can raise a whole chicken in like a couple of months now.
Yeah. Well, they're creating chickens under microscopes and petri dishes. I mean,
I just cook for
but
you.
how many of our viewers had chicken just this week? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on.
Man,
Yeah.
'cause I love chicken, but
They know. That's why they're
they
making it
messing
like
with
that.
us, man.
They know.
Messing with us. I'm gonna start raising my own chickens, man. I'm have to raise my own chickens and eat those.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And find some steroids and pump them. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna.
Facebook user, your autocorrect will not allow you to be great tonight. I see it. I see it. I see it. Your autocorrect is like, not tonight. Not tonight. In my
Shop
brain.
at a farm. Okay. Shopping at a farm is good. All right. Yeah, I gotta find a farm to shop at, man. I gotta find some
No,
clean
Facebook
chicken.
user is saying that's why I shop at a farm to
At a farm.
table grocery store since I live in the country.
Right. That way they can get the fresh product, fresh chicken. Like I said, that's already just been whacked and it's coming to you live.
So that means I need to like start re-imaging and rethinking my future. Maybe I need to find a place that got like a little farm in the back and start raising some
Raise your own
chicken.
chicken, girl.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your
Some
own.
chickens.
Okay. Well, shout out to
Hey.
my future husband, so he know we need a farm in the back, so we can
Hey,
have
look, hey,
chickens and
hey,
cows.
man, I do a lot of gardening and I try to practice that because you know when it goes down, I want to be able to eat and be able to take care of myself.
Well, look, I
can
could do
fish.
some tomatoes and cucumbers. I just need to learn how to go fishing to get the fish.
Yeah, so I can fish, I can grow plants. I know how to hunt, although I'm not active in it right now, but I do know how to pop a deer and you know and get some of that meat and
Did
eat
you
and
say
have a family
pop a
survival.
deer?
Yeah, I said it like it's an op. I mean, but it's,
Somewhere there's a vegan dying right now because you're like, oh, the
Hey.
deer, not Bambi.
hey, shout out to my vegans. I'm sorry, but I'm a pop a deer. All right? I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Hey, you guys can eat your plants. Shoot me a deer and I'll make me some deer burgers.
Oh.
Hey, that's me. I'm not making you do it. You do what you do. I'm popping a deer and I'm gonna eat a deer when the apocalypse comes, and we gonna eat good. So, and, you know, I don't know, because I don't know if it all goes down and it's like an apocalypse. I don't know if you can make that delicious vegan stuff like that. Like I don't know, but I can shoot me a deer and make me some little steaks. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna shoot Bambi. I'm shooting Bambi's granddad or something.
Not Paw.
Yeah.
Paw Bambi.
Let Bambi live, man. Bambi's gonna be okay.
Oh, Paw, watch out.
Hey,
on
it's nature, man. We can't be sensitive. It's nature. All right, so it is what it is. I don't apologize for that.
Lord.
All right, but shout out to the vegans. It's a very wonderful lifestyle. I respect it.
Have you ever tried it? I mean, I'm just asking. Have I
ever tried it?
Tried what?
Being a
Well,
vegan.
no, I watch people try it. People try it.
Yeah.
So that's the closest. That's close.
I used to work with a guy who did that, and his transformation was so scary. I cannot get out my head. Like he went to, no cooked, meals. He just did like fruits and vegetables. And then he started looking like, do you remember that movie, Thinner? And the guy like Thinner, and his face is like, in like a matter of weeks, I would say less than 2 months, he's like a whole nother person.
Was he just doing like the raw? Because there's like the raw vegans, like that's
probably
like
raw vegans, because he was like, I don't touch my foods. He'd
crazy.
come in and eat like 3 apples, some celery sticks, like that would be his lunch. And I'm just like sitting
I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
being fat, just
that's cool, man.
Blowing over the smells of my fries, like. So yeah,
I definitely respect it. Now, the only thing about is some vegans, like I like to mess with the ones who like extreme, who like to mess with other people. I don't like them, but the regular vegans is minding their business, doing what they do. Now, because I went to a restaurant one time, because my wife, she don't eat meat, and she's not a vegan though. She's like vegetarian.
Does she eat fish?
Nah, and my daughter's like pescatarian. She'll eat fish and shrimp, but nothing else. But I went to a restaurant one time, and they had like a sign saying, "People who eat meat are assholes." It was like a little trendy Aryan shot, And it's weird because nobody, no vegetarian saw it but me. So because I saw it, they're like, I didn't see that. I don't believe that. But I read it and I was like, oh, this what, the people like that, like the PETA type people who want to throw paint on people and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah.
That. Oh, I eat a burger in front of them all.
Moo.
I don't like that. Don't be imposing your stuff on people.
Well, and I think that's the other thing. When did we turn away from we can agree to disagree about things? It's like now people like, this is what I feel and you should feel it too.
Right.
Some of our great changes or great discussions come from opposing opinions,
man.
That's I'm like, I don't get it. We do not have to agree. We can respectfully agree to disagree. So
right. Respectfully to agree to disagree.
Me too, Facebook user. A good state. I'm sorry, moo. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying all the time.
I do go through periods of time where I like limit stuff. Like I used to not eat red meat at all, but then I kind of started again. Then I'll not eat pork, and then I'll start. But but just all meat. I like some meat.
But I do see I have no issue with someone being a vegan. More power to you. There's no guarantee your life is going to be like extra long because you're vegan, right? And the other way around too. But I have seen when I went through these stages where I'm like, hey, I'm not going to eat red meat. I've seen the difference in my body. I'm not eating pork, maybe not so much, but we all know there's repercussions to anything that you do too much. Yeah. So it's not a judgment, whatever you choose to do to make you feel better, that's fine. I have seen people stop eating pork and then get pork like unknowingly and have like adverse
like a reaction to it. Yeah. So I've seen that. So
no,
then it makes you think, well, man, what's going on with it? Like what?
Yeah. Look, let me tell you a fact that I just found out since we're talking about pork. And it's so random. I'm just saying, Black Pearl random fact. Did you know that pigs have 30-minute orgasms? Holy Jesus.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
How do they know? How do you know that? Like how do they measure? Like
the female is having it.
Are they asking? Like how does
the report was pigs, not female or male, pigs have 30-minute orgasms. And then I saw a comment where it says that's why bacon tastes so good, but that's not the point. That's not the point.
My question is though, but how are they measuring that? Like, because a pig can't.
Maybe they attach like some things to them. Those.
Wait a minute. Okay, so random question. So you done brought this foolishness up. Now I got to understand.
This is what Black Pearl do to you now. Let me tell you. Go ahead. Okay,
so farm question, just because I'm having a moment. There's a pig and then there's the hog. The hog is bigger than a pig. Hog is what we barbecue. Okay.
No, they said pig, not hog.
So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is pig the female and the hog is the male?
No, hog is just a bigger pig, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was just a bigger pig.
The hog is just truly a bigger pig.
Like
my country knowledge, a hog is just when a pig becomes a certain size, it's called a hog.
Since today is Google's birthday, let me go ahead and use Google.
But my question is about that. So how do you know that a pig is having a 30-minute orgasm? And if you know,
stimulated the pig and then attach
those little sensor things on it.
See. And my second question is, why the hell do we care to know that a pig is
having? Because we want a 30-minute orgasm.
Maybe because we want a 30-minute fact. We want somebody like, hey, if a pig has a 30-minute orgasm, maybe we can find the secret to make humans have 30 minutes.
Yeah, a pig though. Why are you human?
Because we want to be just like this.
Not for no damn 30 minutes, you don't.
Who said that?
I bet you be like, oh my God, I need this to be over with.
You sleep for a week, you finish. You just sleep for a week when you're done.
30 minutes?
I bet you have less attitudes on these streets.
Man, nobody be getting shit done. Everybody just be, man, hell no, that ain't gonna work.
Your body, like
that's how you know that there's a creator somewhere, because the creator said, wait a minute, we got to shorten that. That's all they'll be doing. All right, hold on. Let me make this a couple of seconds.
Okay, so just to let you know, because I really did look on Google, a hog can be a male or a female. The only stipulation is that hogs are older and typically huge in size. A juvenile pig is generally called a piglet. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a big pig.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, so there is hope. That's what you're trying to say, Facebook user. There's hope that we can learn the secret.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Everybody gonna be around jerking. That's gonna be the new dance.
They be like, look, hey, supervisor, I can't make it to work. I'm still in the process of
30-minute orgasms is not a good idea, man. Nobody be getting anything done.
Oh shit. I can't come in today. I just had a 30-minute orgasm and I can't walk. Yeah. Yeah. You go ahead and chalk that up to PTO.
It's already bad enough with them roses, and there's already people not coming to work because of that rose. Y'all made a bad case for the 30-minute orgasm. Ain't got no clean towels in the house.
You think ain't no black love? You think ain't no black love now? Let somebody have 30. They gonna get married immediately. Yes. Wait, look. Absolutely, and be willing to risk it all.
Bad idea.
Elizabeth, I'm coming.
Hey, shut that study down now. That's going to end up being the apocalypse. Nothing happening on Earth.
Woo, there's some awesome stomach muscles too.
But rest in peace to Shabadoo, because we're gonna have some people have all them pop. And all that stuff going on.
I can't. I have a dream about 30 minutes.
Hell no. I know 30 minutes.
Oh, crazy. I can't.
Listen, if you can't roll with it, that's fine. We understand, Tyrone, but you do not represent the rest of it.
Okay, I'm not hating. Whatever. Hey, I ain't hating.
You wouldn't even have to work out. Do you know how many damn calories you'd be burnt? Boy, snatch the wig off because you was about to.
It's not good for dude. Yeah, like dehydrated, man. I ain't trying to be dehydrated and like just drained from life. Won't be getting anything done. What?
It'll be the new Delta 9. You won't need nothing.
30 minutes. You know how much water we have to drink about the day?
Oh my God, your damn lips be sticking to your teeth. I can't.
That's one of those things where you say be careful what you ask for. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you're asking for out here.
I'll take my chances.
Okay, all right.
Oh shoot, I can't.
All right, 30 minutes. Be unemployed. Jacked up.
Just make sure you do it at 5, between the hours of 5 and 6. So that way you got that recovery.
No early morning orgasms because we gotta go to work.
I tell you, like you got to do it super early, so that way you can recover.
Hey, I let y'all do the oinking orgasm. Y'all have the oinking Y'all have that. I keep my regular human.
We might discover world peace because everybody have a 30-minute orgasm. We ain't got time to fight.
Hey, I'll keep my regular human. You know, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Oh shoot! Do you know what kind of leg cramp you get?
I'm done. It probably is a full body orgasm. That's why I was demonstrating. Your whole body gonna be like trembling.
I saw you. You was like,
not for no 30 minutes.
Well, shout out to the pigs that are on.
Shout out to the pigs, man. Shout out to the pigs.
My brothers and my sisters. Oink.
They out here having a great time. Oh, did y'all see? Y'all watch football?
Yes.
Not really, but what?
Y'all see?
Which ones don't make me cry? Be selective on which ones you talk.
So everybody's been following Dion this past, Dion and all that stuff. I saw that. Yeah. Well, they got their ass whipped last weekend. And I had a couple of conversations, but I feel like some people are taking the Dion thing too serious. It's like, look, it's a football game. He's doing a decent job. The team turned around, but they had like Deion Sanders is Martin Luther King crossing the Selma Bridge, and you can't say nothing. And you can't say nothing bad about him. If you say something bad about Dion, then you knew you going against.
I went to church Sunday and they used Dion in the sermon. I was like, what
it's a little. It's getting to be a little. Sometimes we can elevate people to weird places. It's a football game. He is not Martin Luther King.
Wow.
He's not saving Black people from anything. It's cool.
Wow.
I root for him. It's cool, but good Lord, when they lost, I was clowning because I was clowning them. I was joking about them getting their ass whooped, and some people was hitting me up on social media like how dare you? Oh, you a hater? Like
seriously?
Wow, he's got a decent team. It's okay, but he is not Martin Luther King. He is not like this. Ain't
the
no
Moses of sports, you know.
Yeah, he's not Moses. You know, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes we get too serious with stuff, man. Like,
well, we put the wrong people on pedestals. That's the other thing.
I hate the whole pedestal thing. I hate. I'm not a fan of movements. I'm not a fan of people on pedestals because movements always go too far or disappoint you, you know, and then they use the movement against you. Like the whole, you know, this is a rabbit hole, but the Black Lives Matter thing when that came out and everybody was like, yeah, Black Lives Matter, and then it became an organization and then they started.
It didn't really move the way we thought it was going to move. It just
next day, you know, somebody's stealing money and everybody's disappointed.
And there you go. Yeah.
And then the haters, then the people who don't like us are like, yeah, see, because Black Lives Matter. See, they're criminals. Look at them. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't going to no meeting. I just meant that they matter, bro. I ain't part of the organization. Yeah, you know,
I can tell that struck a nerve for you. I can tell. Oh my God.
Positive note.
I'm just reviewing conversations. I
get
it. You know,
on a positive note.
Yes, on a positive note, as we wind down this lovely, lovely conversation, shout out to Miss Lena White. Lena, you don't know me, sister, but I love you and what you have done with The Chi. Sweetheart, you keep doing your thing. If y'all don't watch The Chi, y'all better go back and just watch all.
I haven't seen the last season.
Sweetie, you got to watch it. So
there's a new one. I got
you. I don't watch TV like that. Just listen to y'all. But go ahead.
Maybe y'all gotta watch it. So just shout out to you, love. You did a phenomenal job with this season. I'm looking forward to these last few episodes.
Is it the last season?
I don't know. It's kind of feeling like it might be. I don't know. But I will say this on oh my God, y'all gotta watch The Chi. But I will say this. And those that watch The Chi will agree with me. Duda, baby, you going down. Duda,
he's still alive. See,
baby. But that's all I'm gonna say because I'm not gonna spoil nothing for those that haven't watched it or haven't seen this.
So since we're talking about The Chi, like I was a big Chi fan.
Oh, it's so good.
But I felt like after a while, I felt like it should have just ended. Like I felt like the show like went on longer than it was supposed to.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Get back in it.
Okay, I'll check out this because I watched it up until the last season.
Okay,
but I felt like to a certain point it was like it felt like kind of they had a lot of changes to the cast and it felt like it was reaching for a little bit. But I'll get back into it. Then it got weird with I don't know. It just kind of started getting weird to me. I don't know, but I'll check it out again.
This season has been really, really good. And again, not because I don't like spoiling shows, but there were a lot of emotional moments this season. And anytime I'm sitting there watching a show and I'm over here crying and all this stuff.
Shoot, man.
And I'm not gonna spoil it for you, Tyrone, but yes, please watch season 6.
Oh, some people must be getting killed this season.
You gotta watch it, sugar.
They taking people out. Yeah. I've been watching. Well, you know, I'm a sci-fi nerd guy, so I've been watching the Star Wars shows. I was watching that Ahsoka Star Wars joint. I watched that. Been enjoying that. Yeah. So if you're into that, that's pretty good. I did watch the Power with the white dude Ghost.
Force.
Force, yeah. I have checked that out. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
you know,
it's picking up this season.
Yeah, so because I was about to drop it because that first season I was like, I don't know, Y'all
Yeah.
gonna have to come with something, but
Yeah.
this past season's been pretty cool. Yeah, it's been pretty good. So that's what I've been watching. Other than that, man, I don't know. Like I kind of pick up shows and then forget about them. If it's not good, I just stop watching. Like I don't really be obligated to watch shows. I'll be dropping it, you know.
I got you.
Like I'm supposed to pick up the Fresh Prince because I'm behind on that.
Oh yeah, I am
It's
too.
been good.
But,
That has been good too.
but
Well,
I ain't watched the second season. I ain't finished the first
Oh,
one.
you gotta go back and watch it.
Yeah, I gotta pick it up.
you're like advocating. You gotta go back and watch.
You do.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we made it to our hour.
Awesome sauce.
Of course. Yeah, it's an hour already. Oh man, it's
Oh.
time to go eat some chicken and go to bed.
Lord have mercy, boy. Wrap us up, please.
Nah, I'm kidding. Hey, we down on chicken right now. Hey, make sure your chicken is real, no fake chicken.
Okay. Come on. Go ahead.
chicken.
Do your thing.
All right. So, all right, y'all. So we about to get out of here, but we gotta make sure that you understand if you are not subscribed to the YouTube, especially if you watch us. Now I know some people that tell me, "Hey man, I watched the show. It's cool. Watch the show. You subscribe." You're wrong. You're wrong. Subscribe to the channel. Go on YouTube and subscribe. Okay. If you're not part of the Facebook group, go ahead and jump on that thing. Get in the Facebook group. And if you're in the Facebook group, go ahead. You can drop some comments. You can drop some stuff. Share it with us. Talk with us.
Yeah.
It's all love. It's all love. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. We don't badger people. We ain't gonna get in your business. All right. Everybody good. All right. So make sure you're doing those things. And we will see you guys next Wednesday. And we appreciate the love. You've been a part of the experience. Where the experience is always good. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Bye, guys.